Good morning, everybody. Zinta here again, playing some Sunless Seas. Stukka is not currently joining us, but he may do so later. Either way, we're gonna go and sail with reckless abandon, as always. And without much ado, I suppose we'll bring you on over here, grab some audio settings. I still haven't figured out a hotkey for that. And we'll see if I can do this without breaking it again. And good morning, Maze Hughes. Oh, will it work? Hey, we did it. So, last time. Last time indeed. I also bought a new mouse because the old mouse was being broken, so I went out and splurged and bought myself the same mouse but new. I'm gonna go ahead and refuel the glorious ship that we have here. I believe we called it the Hussy House. Hilarious. Alright, let's go pass on our pork reports and we'll get off from here. Yes, I went to the Guider's Morn. That'll get us a fuel and some echoes. Hunter's Keep. They're still alive for the moment. Pigmote Island. Khan's Shadow. Here's Haven. That only gets us 5, but another fuel, which is always good. And Demu Island. We definitely need to take a rest. We've taken a little bit of damage there. Definitely want to reduce some of our terror before we kick off. Hello, Zera Vumberg Bromelstein. Good to see you. Oh, they get strategically more depraved as we go along, I think, Sergeant Nubbles. Ah, you're in for a treat. We'll go to dry dock. We'll pay the money for full repairs. Don't really need much more in the way of crew. We're quite good at the moment. Although I do believe I have your pressable gunner, which will need some torpedoes. Yes. Buy those, then we're going to talk to the irrepressible gunner. We have a few trinkets that we can take and our precious mirror catch boxes. At the moment I think I've got quite a good amount of iron and pages, which is quite hard to get pages. Let's have a look at the rose market, see if there's anything we can trade here. The honey-addled detective is collecting watchful curios. There's things that we must awaken. It is a fun game. Let's grab an agent. You never know when we could use one. We only have one strategic information. Still don't know what I'm supposed to do with these phosphorant nodules. Hunter's Eye really has only one use. We do have 3 firkins of prisoner honey though, that's always good. And our current objective is to go ahead and get not the Caligo class, but the Maynard class. Which will cost us a pretty penny, but we're almost halfway there right now. Of course, we do need to resupply. But I do remember we did equip quite a large and hungry engine. We can sell off some of the stuff we don't need. I'll keep the Scintillac. Actually, do we have the child? Because I think I have to take him to the Iron Republic. Yes. You can't sell a child in the docks of London? Nonsense. What's that? Labyrinth of Tigers, Alarming Scholar. Do you even give me a good amount of money for these? No, only about 10 echoes. I have my own red log. How many of the intrigue? Not worth giving him anything at the moment, it seems. No, I break already, Atamu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And a hydrate. Well, thank you very much. I could open the water bottle. Very good. What else can we take? We could take some foxfire candles. Don't know how much space we've got left. Ooh, got just enough for 5 of them. Our drink today is plain and simple water. Nothing exciting, but ever necessary. I just get some more supplies. Trying to remember. No, so what we're going to do is we're going to head to the Iron Republic. Ah, you have to drink a lot, Atamu. And I do mean a ridiculous amount of water. So, we're going to break with tradition slightly, and we're going to go immediately south. And as we know, heading south only lies madness. We need to hit the Cumian Canal, perhaps pick up some snippets, and then we're going to go down to the Iron Republic for the Snow Child. Ooh. Right after we kill this crab. We'll take the supplies. I remember once there was a radio competition where they basically just force-fed people water for about 30 minutes. See who could drink the most water in like 30 minutes or something ridiculous like that. Yes, the woman who completed the challenge quickly died later of toxic hydration, I think they called it. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to ask Wikipedia or something. Basically, stupidity, yes. We'll grab our fragments. Star Sector, Wenchbane? I mean, it's kind of a reverse osmosis, Big ZZ. I think that what happened was it started to transpirate into her lungs. Mobile game. I'm not familiar with the mobile game. I'll have to look it up. Goodbye, Jillyflow. Oop, shot went wide. Continue our southwards boundness. There you go. My, what a mediocre prize to die for. Oh, the child of avid horizon runs deep in Boreas's lacquer. But even such primal cold cannot last forever. Boreas has something to show you. The nature of snow. Boreas hurries you into the cargo hold. The walls are covered with charcoal marks. See, I'm shorter today. It's only a centimeter shorter than the previous mark, if that, but the worry is real. Every day it melts a little more. Should have known better, if she was a medical secretary. No, I don't like fighting unfinished revolutionaries. They're quite painful. So I'd rather avoid them if we can. Now we shall seek help for Boreas. Such a sweet child, and there's the problem. Sweetness never lasts. A drop on the tongue and pff, gone. No good at all. Bitterness, dear Boreas. That's what you need. Ice must melt and snow must thaw, but nothing lingers quite like a good hard grudge. Let me share one of my favorites, taken from a man who may never escape the smell of our burning roses. The devil whispers something not for your ears. The snow child's face fills with captivated horror. The devil smiles. Just so. Now, to hold it in place, I recommend, what do you call it? Heart metal, yes. I hear your people have been doing delightfully terrible things with it lately, and for all the wrong reasons. A fine apprenticeship. We really must reconsider sharing some of our notes. Take them this without compliment. Oh, thankfully that was the exact right amount of scintillac I needed. Well, we'll compile a port report. We'll buy a lot of fuel here because it's nice and cheap. That should do. I think they got sued, but I can't be sure. Willful negligence or something like that. Accessory after the fact. Oh, well, thank you for following, Nathan. I would like to fund that tittering officer, but can wait. Besides, I've got the Memento Mori. It's a much better weapon. I am going to try and make 2 of them so that I can sell one. You never know. Hush money maybe as well. So you guys don't have any supplies for me, but that's okay. We do need to head to Aestaval anyway. And we do need to find Station 3, which is all the way up to the north. Well, that'll work out for us, rather. Looks like this guy's going to give us a fight no matter what, though. If we can avoid his main guns, I'll be much better off. Dealt with. You've destroyed the unfinished revolutionaries. Fragments of clay litter across the deck. They crunch underfoot like post herds. Unfinished men do not surrender. Ah, a bale of parabola linen. Lighted drinking silks. Well, we could do the Visage quest real quick. But lo, who doth appear upon the eastern horizon but our wife? Hello, dear. She's come to bring us a plate of sandwiches, no doubt. We shall rescue her again and take our 300. Oh, and some supplies and fuel. And some cargo. Excellent. Some more fuel. Ah, I had business there as well. The principles of coral. He glances nervously back at the face in the hill, but his handshake is strong. Well, you can pay me for it, but that's about all I'll be willing to do. Create a port report, and we'll go ashore. We shall choose the frog mask because it's easy. And then we're going to go to the library of parts. Write notes in the margin. Back to the library. Study the scrolls. Visit the flood court. We shall show oafish enthusiasm for this wonderful indoor pool. Frogs like pools. We shall trade masks with the moon moth. Speak to the geometer. Temple of Apis. He appears to be pleased by this gift, but it takes him aback as well. Several times he remarks that this sort of merchandise is something you would expect to be brought by the island by a bat. It requires a great deal of chittering and wing folding to persuade him of your moth nature. Shall enter the hollow ear. Fall in line. We shall continue. We move stealthily through the dark, hearing one knot of conversation and then another. The secrets exchanged do not offer much leverage. You can't see the owners of the secrets. Here and there, you catch the smallest fragment of something that might serve you on a future occasion. The memory of a voyage east, a half-rumor about the Carnelian coast, a muttering about the Admiralty. And I get a captivating treasure and a secret. And then we can leave. Very good. That's pretty much all there is to do at Visage, as far as I'm aware, though. Sixth wife now. We also have the... If we so desire, we could go and speak to the, what's her name? Delightful Deviless. I was rather close to the Reef of Roses last time. It's a shame I missed it. Must. Oops, that's the wrong button. Ooh, a bound shark. A particularly tormented bound shark. Did a little bit of damage, but not much. The cage has begun to distort its shape more than seems reasonable. But then a shark has no bones. Rods of iron inserted deep into its flesh have done impossible things. There are organs in there none of you recognize. Its suffering must have been extraordinary. You take a tooth as a trophy. If your hull is damaged, your engineer will repurpose some of its cage as repair materials. And then we got a little bit of hull back, which is always good. I do have to say, I think... Yep, there it is. We have to go and see a man about a cigar in here. Looks like a thing on the ground here as well. Old bones, perhaps? Ah, +5 torpedo components. Gate. The crotchety tobacconist bends over the shop counter, annotating a large sheet of paper. He glances up at the dogged apprentice and bites down on his cigar. His face is blackened with soot. Last batch blew up on me. Welcome back. The crotchety tobacconist reaches across the counter to shake your hand. Our patron has forsaken us. He's only interested in his project to the south. He left my apprentice to starve, and he hasn't arranged a delivery of materials I require. I've run out of rubies to try to convince him otherwise, which makes your intervention all the more propitious. He puffs a great ring of smoke into the air above your head. It takes several moments for the halo to disperse. Captain, we're on the verge of a tremendous breakthrough. I'm about to create something beautiful, something noble, a cigar which will burn underwater. Think I finally found the right mixture? He taps the sheet on his counter. It's covered in incomprehensible scrawling equations beyond the mathematical. 3 flavors, something robust, something bitter, and something luscious. Once I have them, I can finally complete it. I see. Cultivating a robust flavor, the taste of kettle steam. Cultivating a bitter flavor, the taste of mild coffee. Cultivating a luscious flavor, the taste of a stale pastry. Well, we can always take a pamphlet. You get a port report of Rosegate. The pamphlet describes Rosegate as a cigar shop with a factory on the upper floor. True. Here they produce and sell an unparalleled variety of cigars. Also true. The tobacconist is described as a world-renowned figure, respected for his dedication to his craft and the brilliance of his creative vision. The pamphlet boasts that his genius will forever alter the tobacconist's art. Well, that remains to be proven. How much do they cost? 12 echoes? That's bloody robbery. But we lose 3 terror as a result, and I can't argue with that. The crotchety tobacconist cuts your cigar and lights it. You draw slowly. Your mouth fills with flavored fog, heavy on the tongue, then like honey liquor. The tobacconist smiles. Your mouth will start to burn soon. Tolerate it. It's a transition phase. Before something rather refreshing. See what I mean? Just hold. It's totally tobacco in that cigar, buddy. I believe you. What do you need for this cigar? One labored step at a time, the 3 of you carry the crate up the stairs. The apprentice takes heavy breaths. The tobacconist swears so often you're uncertain if he breathes at all. Eventually you make it into the workshop and chain the cargo into the corner. You unfinished bastard, the tobacconist half stretching his back. We got you now. Some solemn wait for the bit of flavour. The dogged apprentice sits by the hearth, perusing his journal. The master wants this cigar to have a certain weightiness, wants to make it something that'll stick with you. Do you have anything that might work? Well, I do have an unread log. The dogged apprentice flicks through the book you hand him. It isn't long before he closes the book with a grin. This is exactly what we were hoping for, Captain. Tragic and hopeless. This should prove potent indeed. Thank you. You're going to wrap it up with my unread logs pages, no doubt. What do we need here? We need 3 romantic literature, 2 ambiguous eoliths, and 3 lamentable relics. Well, we can quite easily. You set 3. The dogged apprentice licks his pencil and makes a note in his journal. We're making good progress, Captain. Next we'll need something stunningly hopeless. Could I trouble you to put something together? You set 3 skulls on the counter. One is missing its jaw and has a few overlong teeth. One is missing a patch of bone in the back, brains either blown out or bashed in. One still has an eye, not yet taken by the rot. The dogged apprentice grips your arm for support, transfixed. This is, yes, Captain. I think this is what we need. The taste of burnt rope. We could try it. 77% isn't terrible. The dogged apprentice has set out paper and pen. I had an idea, Captain. Could I trouble you to write something cruel? Something to leave the reader speechless? I suppose it's not in its own right, he says. Crafting an unkindness is still. Dear God, what did you just write? He snatches the page away and reads. He covers his mouth and whispers through his fingers. Everything I tried writing was just a blunt cruelty, but that's a razor to the soul. His eyebrow raised, delighted. This will finish it off well. Thank you. The dogged apprentice preens against the hearth, blazing at the back of the shop. We've only one last thing to do, Captain, before our flavor is complete. Let's go have a laugh. The back of the workshop is a small cage surrounded by skulls. Inside, a once talkative Rattus Faber sits in a bedding of cruel phrases. We need to overwhelm it with bitterness. Indeed, Loki. Then we harvest. Well, we'll just sneer coldly at it. That's the Londoner way. The once talkative Rattus Faber does not even shudder at your words. It only lies down in its bedding and closes its eyes. The dogged apprentice nods solemnly and lays his hand on your shoulder. You've got it now. That's as much bitterness and contempt as it can hold. I'll remove the gallbladder in a moment. The master will be so pleased to have his ingredient. Yes, if they wanted bitterness and sadness, we could have just given them an orphan from the side of the hull. His room, tucked deep within the recesses of Rosegate, is filled with old notebooks. I was an artist once, he confides. I've been here 4, maybe 5 years now, but I practice when I can. Yeah, we can pose for him, I guess. He has many sketchbooks and seems to have an aptitude for figure drawing. Would you like to sketch you? Yes. He doesn't say much as you model, only mumbling. Could you look a little more? No, just a little. Yes, hold that. Once his break ends, he passes you the book. He's captured you well, right down to your smallest blemish. It's not only the time he sketched you either. There are recollections of how you appeared on the dock, scenes of you captaining your vessel, and memories of your work together in crafting the bit of flavor. The anguish he spent over the detail is apparent. Gives us quite a few memories of distant shores. I find it disconcerting that he was able to draw us through time, but the Unterzee is a strange place. I mean, if we get enough orphans and enough wasps, we can just let nature take its course. Wasps need a place to live, and orphans are awfully warm. Let's see, we have a little bit to go. I suppose we'll stop off at Guider's Morn for a brief refueling. But of course, I forgot our prediction. Un momento, por favor. No witticisms this time, simple yeses and nos. I shall give you 5 minutes on this prediction. Go. I'll even let you make it live. Oh, someone already dumping 3.2 on that. And a pirate frigate straight off. Doesn't really have much of a chance. Some extra fuel is always helpful. Quite a lot of fuel. Hello, Ramsham. A crack pirate frigate as well. Will not last long. Did you get caught on the buoy? That's unfortunate. More fuel, more supplies, more curiosities. Found Massey's shaft. Hopefully we don't find the rest of it. But it's... Hey! Inevitable geometry, you stop saying that. We do not want to meet Mount Nomad. I think it's fine as long as it's not my shaft. Familiar face. let's go have a quick tryst with the pirate poet. We do lose 10 terror for that. It's quite nice. Should we just get our face again? We'll let her put a back tattoo on us. Where should we put her tattoo? And what should we give it to her? Or should I put it to a poll? I leave it up to you, chat. I think we should just put our face on her back again. It's always hilarious. We can go next to the last one, so we'll have an entire family portrait across there. We've got Zinthar number 4. Well, actually, Zinthar number 4 died quite quickly. Zinthar number 3, number 5. And now we have Zinthar number 6's face. Pirate poet rolls her eyes at your choice. She closes them as the tattooist fits a drill bit and begins. She feels any pain from his work. She doesn't show. And it is done. No more words are needed between you. Next time you meet, it will be at Z. Rivals once again. Night, though. You simply hold each other. Simply bid each other good night with a nod and part company, with tattoos still raw and skin on clay. We'll go for a quick look. A high place, like the Z like a rippled sheet of night green jade, the roof of the neath above, bellied with stalactites and pricked with false star. Look out across the water. What are you thinking of? The years before you came to Z, fighting the enemies of the reduced empire, losing good friends in the marshy borderlands of hell. Gains us a good amount of iron. A steaming bathhouse on a spur of rock, water slops over the edge of the tubs. Out over the edge to join the Z far below. Scarred captains boast drunkenly of the prizes they've taken and the victims they have marked out. You listen from the shadows. We get a port report. Very good. Cold shoulders. It's a shame. No, we don't really need much in the way of... We certainly don't need that. To Station 3 now. Because as much as I would like to go to Asterval, I have another mission in plan. I hope everyone's week's going well. Oh, bats. How unfortunate for them. But I won't say no to free supplies. The price is right, after all. Doing quite well. I do have the sigil-ridden navigator. I do need to talk to him. The tireless mechanic would like to go up to, what do you call it? Frostfound, so that we can search for his nightmares. Which wouldn't be a terrible idea right about now, actually. We could increase our terror and get his secrets. We also have the haunted doctor, the presbyterian adventuress. I do still need to speak to, actually, but I think I needed something I didn't have. Dark drop coffee, that's what it is. Did you want haunted doctor? He increases our hearts, which is fine. We will have to wait and see. I don't have enough supplies to deal with that just yet. We shall deliver our long box. We shall carry the box into the building of the spire. Go the extra distance might mean you can charge more for your efforts. The path is slippery and lined with mushrooms. You and the crew have to stop 7 or 8 times to set down the boxes and blow on your hands. The closer you get to the less the building with the spire looks like a church. The walls are soot-blackened and made of brick. There are no windows, only narrow vents up near the roof. From these, a low singing can be heard, a song so cheerful that your crew look to one another and frown, the song of someone keeping the monsters at bay. At last, you are close enough to bang on the door. An austere acolyte answers. She is dressed in black from head to foot. Her gloves are thick leather and goggles are double glass. Leave the boxes at the door, she says to you, and then she turns back toward the building, singing her song, something about the candied kittens and flaming violets, and the coming of spring. Judging by the rhyme, she's inventing the words as she goes along. You stop her and explain you expect your extra work to be rewarded. She makes a grudging gesture but complies. The austere acolyte directs the arrangement of the long box in the room under the steeple. There are many other boxes there already, stacked in rows. 3 or 4 times as many as you have bought. In another corner of the room is a pile of wood from previous boxes, already emptied and dismantled. Singing to herself about a mountain upholstered in velvet, she takes a crowbar to the box. The corpse inside is permanently dead, in a way that the dead of London often are not. Not a drowning, not a tomb colonist, but not coming back either. It looks pale and ordinary, except for the slight distension of the skin above the breastbone. Gently, the acolyte presses there and nods, singing about tulips embroidered with yellow floss. She lifts the body onto a marble slab. Without pause in her lyrics, she prepares a scalpel. Your presence does not seem to bother her. The austere acolyte extracts deftly, with very little blood, a heart-sized sphere. Good night, Big Zizi. Enjoy sleep. A heart-sized sphere of silver-grey metal. With a giant nutcracker, she cracks the sphere, and another sphere inside that, and another. Finally, in the center, she comes to something heavy, small, and black. She lifts it out with tongs and looks at it through her goggles. The song falters, but she manages to keep humming, though the words are lost. She puts the black and heavy thing into a jar marked with a word of correspondence. She closes the jar and seals it with red wax. Finally, when the corpse is removed again and the marble slab wiped clean, she comes to pay you. Thank you, she says. Return another day. I may have something else for you. I still need a hot metal ingot for the child, but that should be easy enough. We need a long box. We can get those from up north, so I think we'll head out and grab one. To Irem. Actually, I think I forgot to get a port report. Mount Palmerston would be the best place to go and get the extra fuel we'll need. Sooth meets you at the door. Cooper is not home. Sooth has a cauldron on the boil already, and in go the shavings. You wouldn't think they'd melt, but they go like butter, swirling into the mix. Have 'em bottled by tomorrow forenoon, Sooth says, not looking up from his stirring. No, there's no way to make a pork report, apparently. That's unfortunate. A bit of a waste, then. I would make a pork report at Khan's Shadow, but I think I have better things to do. The Wolf's Rift. I wonder what horrible ritual we can complete at the Wolf Rift. An abyss. A chasm gapes below your submarine. The helmsman gives you a questioning look. You say nothing. You're unaccustomed to repeating yourself. With a trembling hand, she steers your vessel down. Increase my veils by 20, but decrease my hearts by 10. No, I don't think I can take that sort of a loss. You might go deeper, though. The helmsman's response is unjustifiably foul-mouthed, she assents. The submarine... Yeah, why not all? The submarine's pinprick of light shines into a cliffside, illuminating only a spot of vast, inverted cathedral. A fathomless church. Nope, still don't have the right one. Oh well. We saw what we came to. Hmm. We'll need a hot metal ingot. We can get that quite easily. We need to go to Irem to get it. The ones that farm up there, they're us, me and you, all the other versions of us. One with a trick leg, one that married his cousin, one that was buried alive. Characters out of another history. They're waiting up there and plotting, gathering allies, waiting to make their history ours. So don't go there. You won't find them anywise, being that they hides in a barn. We'll grab some hearsay and conjecture from them. We'll refuel at Mount Palmerston, and then we shall make another run to Station 3. That child should scare you. He is indeed my most unfortunate of homunculi that I have unwillingly created. That does remind me. Something awaits you in your lodgings. Very good. So we have plenty of fuel to reach Mount Palmerston. Scotch and boiled bat, no doubt. Ah, she wishes to return to London. Oh, I'm going to buy more supplies anyway. We can waste 2 here. We did get an intriguing snippet, which isn't anything to be sneered at. That should be enough. And now we can set off again. To Irem. Ah, crap. Are you happy now? Look who it is. And he mad. I'd rather not, please. Please no. 43 damage he does. 43 damage. Oh. I would very much like to be left alone, please. We'll gather the intelligence here and pick up a pork report. Ah, we could attend a service in the chapel, but we have 5 supplies. I don't know what it actually gets us. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you. We're better off just leaving. We will turn off the light to keep a little bit of our fuel going. Don't want to stretch it too far. We'll end up dying in the middle of this place. Ah, some more frost found. Shine some light on it, I guess. I have 25 Terra. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to go and see if we can enter Frostfound. I do like the idea of trying to get the impeller as well. Gets us a fuel and a supplies. No, we need 50 mirrors. We only have 40. I'm sure I do have quite a few secrets. 27 of them, in fact. He increases my veils. Do you do my mirrors? Yes. As well leveled it up. Well, we have 16. Let's do the pork report. Shall enter the sapphire chain. A howling wind, it fills your ears, but the air is still. Succeeded. You just have to keep increasing your terror. Into the amethyst gallery. Ah, Stukka! Good of you to join us. You're on a 7-month streak. Very nice.
Please excuse me for my long absence.
Oh,
Daylight
that's all
savings
good.
time is a bitch, and it took my hour away from me.
Ah, yes, that happens. That's why I started a little bit later. I figured if you were going to join us, it would be a bit later on.
We have a mountain of friend now?
Oh, yes, the mountain. The one that moves. He hit me for 45 damage.
I mean, oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, how did we actually befriend Nomad? Like, did we actually make Nomad a waifu? Oh my god.
If only that was possible. That would be glorious. Then I wouldn't have to put up with him. Perhaps he could be like a summonable companion where I can call him up and he can do the fighting and I don't have to deal with it.
Oh, that'd be nice.
At the moment, I'm trying to do Frostfound. We'll see how that goes.
Oh boy.
Ooh. How did I lose in that iron? God, I got 75 iron. Come on. I've got plenty of Z stories. I can get through this.
Oh man.
Ah, come on. Ah, finally I succeed. Great sad dead eyes like stagnant crater lakes, mouths which could drink rivers. Your entire ship would be a glint on a speck in the pockmark of the least limb of these things. But you're a Z captain. Your enemy, your companion, is the Unterzee, against which even the eldest of these beasts is nothing.
Welcome, Hector Roth.
Ah, yes. Ugh. And I end up having to sacrifice a point of iron anyway. Oh, hello, Hector. How many of those do I have? Well, I have 16 Tales of Terror, so I've got plenty that I can try, but I've only got a 12% chance of success. And I
We always
succeeded
do the
first go.
mechanics good work.
And then we can go into the Emerald Vista. I don't have enough fragments. That's unfortunate. I can sacrifice a point of mirrors, though.
Oh boy, we sure are getting crazy.
Yep, what are we at? 77 Terror. How many chances do I have? I only have 7 chances with Visions of the Surface. Failed again. Come on. One more. Come on. We didn't do it. Oh, sacrifice a point of pages. You can go into the iridescence, though.
Ooh yeah. Challenge yourself to a wrestling match.
Wait, I was supposed to be able to do the thing with the tireless mechanic. Did I mess this up? Well, I suppose we'll know yourself. Ah, did I just die? That was bullcrap.
We're not dead. You just went unfathomably crazy trying to know yourself.
Yeah, this is interesting. Nothing is visible. Sacred ground. Huh. Have to salvage something regardless. Oh great, now I got Stone's Curse.
Oh no.
Well, that
We
just
weren't
means
dead
I'm good.
before.
Well, that's pointless. Absolutely pointless. There was a reason for me coming here was because I did the tireless mechanics quest line already, but now apparently it didn't count. Well, I'm going to be very frustrated if that's the case. Well, I'm going to quit to the title screen and I'm going to see if I can load because I messed up the order. Because I don't like losing to something that should have triggered that didn't.
How dare this jank make us pay?
Of course it saved. So what, that's it, I'm just going to die. I'm very upset if that is true. Yeah, because all I can do is leave. Alright, fine. Well, I lose 10 Terra, so I don't go insane, at least. But I've got, like, 90 Terra now. Did I not do his...
He's not enjoyed his sleep yet.
Ugh. That's very frustrating to go through all that and then just get to 90 Terra, and now I have to figure out how I'm going to get back to London. But literally no gain either, because I didn't have any of the artifacts that could have helped me there. Oh well, no point dwelling on it. We'll just have to get back to where we need to go.
Oh no.
But the
It's
spooky
your boy
music's gonna
Starmute.
start. Oh, hey Starmute, how's it going? I should be okay if I can hit Vendabite, reduce a little bit of terror, and then head down to London. And since we've got so much fuel, we may as well do it at a very large pace.
Oh yeah. Let's go mock chicken.
Run away!
Jim, she's like, or you could not be okay letting me win all this fabulous goob. So what's this? What's the goob looking like for this prediction here?
That is a good question. 11,000 says yes, 5,000 says nay.
That would have been a pretty solid win.
Well, we're not gathering terror too quickly, so we should actually be okay. I've got plenty of health and plenty of fuel, so...
Ooh-wee, look at her move.
She's zippy.
Eight grand in goobs, nothing to sneeze at.
Indeed.
That's about all I got, actually.
I got a few more than that.
Yeah, but you're not throwing it all away on terrible bets.
Well, unless Mav's streaming. That's always a fun time.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's when I make my bank for giving away on these.
Always bet against Mav.
You can always trust Mav.
You gambled a boob? Oh no.
You know, that didn't occur to me until you said it. Yeah. It's time to get that round ration in. We're not thinking straight.
Once again, I tried to kill us by doing a speed run of Terra.
I mean, I think we've had a pretty good 80% run. Yeah, send the bats back in. Yeah.
Yeah, we gained 5 echo and a new amount of supplies. $50 echo for 5 Terra, that's pretty good. I'll take it. It brings us down to 84. Yeah. An interlude. You pause for refreshment at the Hungarian cafe. The coffee is dusty and the pastry is a little stale, but the gaggle of decaying violin players are skilled and surprisingly sprightly. They play Eat Our Hearts, My Darling. The king is tall, tall, and pop goes the weasel, with brio and conviction. Then they start on the dark old ocean under the world, and you realize the time your ship awaits you. Good. Oop. Well, at least we get rid of the tense music this time. I'm going to have to spend a lot of money to clear all of my Terra. I could have sworn I spoke to that mechanic beforehand, but no point dwelling on it. What's done is done.
I'm sure you've done it at least 5 times before. Maybe
Yes.
4.
It's probably why I forgot that I hadn't done it this particular round. This pirate had no idea where I was. Shame for him.
Damn it, Nubbles, I was just gonna say that. Thank you.
Of course, Enter the Fit. Ah, yes, I remember that one.
Fantastic movie.
Quite good, yes. I still prefer Kung Fu Hustle, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, I have a drop-off here at Low Barnet, I think. There's a wandering parson that needs a place to stay.
Well, they can't pick a better place. Silly bugger.
Not the brightest of parsons in the world, that's for sure. I'd like to submerge, please. There we go, at last. Is that the scuttering of a constant companion I hear? Oh, thank you for following, McLouge. There we go. Wandering Parson is delivered. We'll briefly explore the church so we get a pork report from it. And perhaps not. Where are you, constant companion? This close to London, I'm fearless. Perhaps foolishly so.
Now, geometry, you might get your money yet. Although, you do have quite a bit of hull. I think you can probably take him.
Probably, if he would show himself.
Show yourself, you coward.
Come on, you know you want to.
It is a chancy chance.
There's that death coral. I have no desire to go into that. It lives another day then. Perhaps I'll find it next time. Well, I'm playing this game really more so that I can stream it for people who might not have seen it, or people who just like the setting. And then I'm going to play the Strace game afterwards. As soon as I hit one of the major goals, I think we'll call it after that. But for the moment, we're going to continue until I do something worthwhile. Phew. I actually haven't finished the Sunless Skies yet. I've gotten quite far. But I haven't gotten through it. Star mute.
Michael Star Mute. Eat 7 asses. Don't make me challenge you to Battletech cards.
Well, we had some things to do here. We'll pass on... Oh, yes, of course. And I did make it home safely. So you can complete that prediction.
Hey.
We'll pass on the Wistful Deviless's information, which gets us 150. Dark Speckled Admiral. Submit our reports. Guide Morn. Palmerston. Rapid Isles. Yes. Still gave us some fuel for it, though. Cumian Canal. Chapel of Lights. Iron Republic. We went back to Visage and got a captivating treasure out of them, which was always nice. Frost found. Gives us one of those. Low Barnett. There we go. We should be flush with fuel now. Yep, we've got 14 fuel. And we can sell off some of this junk we've been carrying around as well. Specifically, this parabola linen. We'll keep the spider silk because we actually have a use for it. Get rid of the wine. Apart from that, we're all good. I wonder if I should just buy all the way up to I'm full on fuel. I need to go to Irem. Yeah, much better. Ah, what did we call our ship again? Yes, this is the Hussy House. It was named because we sort of inherited it from Zinthar number 5, and it was quite the hussy.
You know how that man made out, so...
Exactly. We will visit London. Carouse. Ah, we can find the likely lass again. Need to go into dry dock though and fix up this ship. Okay, and now for a few rests in our lodging and we should be good to go.
Hydrift pirate. That's a good question, Ramsham.
That'd be a question for the bot. But bot knows all.
All that we've told it anyway.
Oh yes. This is going to cost me like 300 echoes to erase a lot of this. But it is necessary. There we go. Much better. He can increase my pages a little bit. Got quite a few secrets. My veils, sorry. There we go. 30 veils. You can do my iron, but I've got 75 iron, so I don't really need that. Don't really want to increase my hearts. I'll go back to 50 on my mirrors, maybe 51 just to be sure. Much better. Is there anything I need? No, we need to get him his 21 bolts of spider silk. Or 7
Only
zoop.
21.
Well, I only consider it because I am going that direction, because I do need to get to Irem to pick up a Soothing Cooper long box. And then just slightly south of that is the Spider Isles, which will get me my delicious linens. And then I can head back. Or I can stop off at Asterval.
Ooh, it's way down there this time.
Hello, Gavere.
Welcome back to another cozy morning of Maximum Comf.
Oh, I'll keep your locket, because you're totally not that woman who works down at the church.
The resemblance is striking, but surely... yeah, I'll get it. Don't worry, Geometry. We'll make sure you get your losses.
I'll even stop off at the sisters. Oh well, they're not receiving visitors and I don't want to waste my recent news. No, absolutely. I don't want to kill anyone. It's just that people get in my way. We might even stop off at Demu Island. I tend to avoid most horrible fights.
Unless we get too big for our britches.
Yes. 200 echoes. I'll compile a port report. And then we'll bribe him for this particular thing. And we'll have tea with the factor to reduce our terror a little bit further. which gets us an extra supplies. Let's have a look. Oh, well, then we gain immediately 5 Terra. 50-50, well, 60-60. 60-40 rather. Let's stop trying our luck there and find something else to do.
Prediction is up. Predict now.
Ooh, enjoy your pancakes. No, I want pancakes. Will you pay inevitable geometry?
Challenge geometry. You won't.
Yes. Goob is but a fleeting thing. Why hold on to it when you can spend it and see the gloriousness?
Level's just casually placing boobs on the weighing scales. I think it's in time for me to weigh in as well.
Oh. Missed.
Yeah, you guys are gonna want to get in on this. There's a lot of goob riding on this now. There's only 17k that says he's not gonna make it.
Hmm. Ah, the Shepherd Isles. We'll go around the back way of Khan's heart and see what's around there. Well, it's quite a harsh thing, so they either go on to become incredibly successful or they just turn to the bottle and become vagrants. I'd imagine some of them join up because they've already seen hell and they join the military.
Either that or they've seen the Devilous and they're in the military for a different reason to see hell.
I was on this boat once, there was this real pretty devil. I want to go meet more of those. Carnate war triremes, we don't want to fight you, but I will. Don't hesitate to think I won't. Some fancy fog maneuvering and I've managed to lose him.
Better the loser last.
Yes. We didn't really get to explore this very much. It'd be a good opportunity. Pick up some fragments. Sorry, Mr. Albino Moray.
Good luck
No
catching
meal.
this dust. Jesus.
Thump. Did he just go to warp? Maybe.
Oh god, he's got Black Watch Pride.
We'll make a port report, then we'll go see the shops. Ah, it's a good thing I kept the secrets. Do I need one of those? And now we can head south to our spider friends and pick up some bolts of linen. I need like 21 spare pieces of cargo though. I would have been better off getting the Zoop. Ooh, big crab. Very big crab. It's a shame that I'm going this way.
Let's say you're not gonna try him out, are ya?
I kinda have to. I need to dock. And now he's seen me. Yes, I know. I'm working on saving you.
Oh, that poor boy.
We just have to murder this crab and then we'll be safe. We can keep him at extreme range. I can just keep pummeling him like this.
Oh, the snowplows are out. Nature is healing.
Well, we've got him. Yes, Winter Part 2 for Australia is continuing. We failed, but we got 2 hunting trophies. Ooh, wood stove pancakes. That does sound delicious.
Oh yes, the docks of Karast.
Ooh. A delivery of trinkets. An almost entirely legitimate silk trader urgently requests your help with a delivery to Fallen London. Confirms the man holding. Shaking it, you hear a rattling and see a sudden look of horror on the man's face. He says nothing, though, merely backs away as quickly as good manners permit.
Uh.
I do think that I had to go somewhere to pick up something for the blind bruiser. What did he want? He wanted...
Oh, buttermilk pancake slap.
Oh, Khan's heart. Well, that's easy enough. We can pick that up on the way back. Two supplies for a bolt of silk.
Watch out, I'll romance your pancakes.
Charge me with seeking a special sustenance for a special occasion. I'm sure you're an experienced sailor such as yourself sees through the necessary euphemism. Shall we say unfortunate or little future, such as your tomb colonists? Or perhaps a select few to find different destination for the greater good. I can promise more than fair compensation for any subsequent regrets. Trusting tomb colonists tourists at Venderbite if you've assisted them in the past. Now I have to buy all of their supplies so that I can trade them for silk, but I need 21 of that. It's better to get Zoop. I'm just going to go get Zoop. Yeah, because otherwise I'd have to... I need to...
Finesse the spooters.
Yeah. It's a high-risk challenge if I wanted to go and get it myself. You can see what'll happen, though. Yep, and just gain 5 Terra. Even with there, it's a high-risk challenge, though, and it's only a 17% chance, and that's a 13% chance.
Zoop it is.
Zoop works much better. Let's just go buy a whole bunch of fuel and some supplies. I think Khan's Heart and Khan's Shadow is quite nearby as well. So we're going to head over there, pick up some pork reports, pick up some Zoop from Mount Palmerston, which also has some nice cheap fuel. Head to Station 3 so that we can save this poor wretched child. Deliver this trinket. We'll just sail straight through the rocks this time.
Yeah, I'm not holding out much hope for poor old Boreas this time.
Well, how far is it to Station 3? It's right there. It's literally just after Khan's Heart where I need to go, so it should be fine. Counter proposal. Accidents happen. Ah, the wreck of the Emperor Wolfgang. Oh, we found Port Cecil, though.
Nice.
There's a bound shark there. I'm just going to turn this way real quick.
Yes, let's check out Port Cecil.
Nothing bad ever happens at Port Cecil.
Now, I'm highly suspecting that it does.
Get out of here, albino More.
That's right, you turn around.
You didn't see nothing. Well, we'll gather our intelligence. Could gather Scintillac. It's a bit chancy though, 51% chance. I think we'll go play a little bit of chess. Nice. Play some more chess. We win again. Now it's a very modest challenge. Ah, we got distracted and failed. Yeah, we gained a page for that as well. And 3 secrets. Ooh.
I think it really, Orphan, the taste of it usually really does depend on, yes, the slums, also what you've based them in. Like, for instance, if they're a swabby, they will taste a lot different from a belt orphan.
Depends on what they've been marinating in sadness with.
Yes, yes.
I can give it one more chance. I got distracted. Which gives me 5 more terror. We shan't be doing that. We're going to go and explore the knoll. Someone has carved a sinuous shape in the jumbled limestone on the reef. Ooh. Ooh, do we dare look into the light?
Oh, pretty.
Ah. The light fades. Suddenly men and women cry out, curse. One weeps. Perhaps another time. Well, perhaps not for the moment. That was a good, happy jaunt. It's not even too expensive to buy fuel here. Hey, hey. No, thank you. Sir, I said no thank you. You asked for this. I was perfectly happy to leave, but no, you wanted to come and attack me. We got a Stygian ivory. What is within this sack? Ooh, a lamentable relic.
If not in London, I guarantee you somebody is working on very good people seasoning in vendor blight.
Oh, that or over at the Island of Monkeys. They only need the soul, and the rest of it is delicious, I'm sure. They have no particular aversion to eating human flesh. That or they're devils, I mean, hell, they only want the souls as well. Why wouldn't they eat humans? That's right, War Trimane. You didn't see anything. It's a shame I gained a little bit of terror from that, but we'll deal with it.
Not start craving mad yet. Yes, we still have plenty of ways to go.
Ah yes, perfectly sane. I only occasionally yell at profanities at people for no reason.
Typically normal, Captain Ray.
Hmm. Cheery Man has some delicious cargo for me. You can try for a pork report. Ah, we succeeded.
Man, I'm starting to get real upset with you now, though.
They're always mad at me, though, here. I don't know what I can do to appease them. They only like so many of my pearls. Oh, what is your modest proposal? Darmute has a proposal, apparently.
I don't know why he keeps
At
sending
WP.
Diggs messages about it, though.
Yeah, I think he's confused.
If you want me, homie, I'm the Stukka. But I will hear you out, Starmute. Unless the proposal was how we featured to the tastes of our orphans. As we know of them, anyway.
Indeed.
I'm sure there are plenty of other ways that orphans can taste that we have not found out.
There we go. For the Snowlam heart. The smith hammers the ingot into a rough heart shape, leaving it to cool in the bucket of water. Not much time remains. Boreas drips constantly now, leaving puddles as it paces up and down outside the gate. Fitting the heart is an unpleasant matter for all concerned, but what must be done is soon finished. At first nothing seems to have happened. Soon, though, the drips stop. The wound heals. Boreas looks up at you, something new behind the crystal's eye. I think it worked. Boreas smiles at you. It's time for its journey to begin, at Irem, where all journeys east must depart. There we go.
Armute says, a modest proposal by Jonathan Swift was a historical document that talked about eating the children of Ireland.
Ah!
So, kinda not very far off.
Awfully close. She tells you what happened before she was a doctor, healing the malaise of countesses and publishing research about the application of mushroom-derived spirits. Her twin lived with her at her expense, but preferred more bohemian entertainment. The acolyte describes their life together was sepia anatomical charts next to dream animals done in viridian paint, prisoner honey justling retorts full of medicine, silk scraps in the bandage drawer. The twin is gone now, something about an accident, a foot bath full of silvery fluid, skin cracked and frozen, a resuscitation attempt that went wrong, preventing any return from death. Afterwards, her memories are blurred, until they pick up again, here. She regards her present occupation as a penance of some kind.
Morning, Baron of Derbyshire.
We can press for more details. Irritation at information. When you ask, she answers grimly with anatomical precision how the twin had returned in bad shape from a shared dream, how her skin was covered with tracery of bleeding lines, the shock this caused to the body, the inevitable death. After the explanation, she returns to her work. It seems the interview is at an end. Oh, she got slightly mad with me, and now I've lost some favor, but I gained a secret. Very good. Well, we've got a little bit of time, and the Khan's shadow is quite nearby, so we can pick up some supplies and some fuel. Maybe head on down to Esteval. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need another damn heart metal ingot, because I need one for the Memento Mori. And I do have 2 mirror catch boxes that could be filled with a very lucrative substance.
Yeah, I don't think we're not super crazy, so I don't think the crew is gonna go nuts trying to crack them open.
Yeah. I've got full wounds, so I should be fine. In theory. We could sell off this captivating treasure. Or I could buy a 3rd mirror catch box. I think that would be pushing my luck a little bit too far. We will pick up a lot of supplies at Esteval anyway.
Just gotta sit down for breakfast.
Fair enough. Yes, they can carry both.
Is there only the single instance of getting the dream snakes?
No, you can do it again. So if I speak to him again, you can see... enjoy his sleep. I just need some a serpent trap, which is go to Polythreme to pick up Claymen bound for London, go back under the sister's house, and then I can do the thing again. And that'll get me another box of dream snakes, which I think I can sell somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was just there.
Yeah, they'll buy dream snakes off of me. Don't make me lose you in this fog bank, because I'll do it. Right into a bound shark. No, thank you. A sailor has run mad. She roams the ship, cudgel in hand, smashing comrade to the deck, she cries. He's angry! Oh, he is angry! Shoot her dead. It's the only safe thing to do. She already killed one man. Talk her down with hearts, or capture her alive. I don't really want to lose the crew, but killing them is quite easy with a 100% chance of success.
Well, she'll stop tensioning people if you put
Ooh.
a couple iron bullets in her guts.
Zayla's weapons roar, and down she goes. You recite a hasty funeral for the poor soul and her wretched victim. But who will be next?
Oh, yeah.
Just...
Fucking Storm is still pissed with you.
Is he still mad? Why is everybody got to be mad? Doom! Yes, I don't know how to get rid of that. Used to only be Salt that was mad at me, but now even Storm is slightly pissed.
Take care, Geometry.
Good night, Geometry.
I'm kind of surprised that you're giving the sharks so much of a berth.
I don't really want to fight him is all. Ah, damn. Lost 30 Echo and one more crew. We'll just compile a port report. I don't think they have anything worthwhile to sell. We could buy some Stygian ivory. And now for a bit of south. We'll conserve some fuel though.
I was gonna say that is starting to run low.
Well, we can get to the Sea of Lilies from Aestaval. I think that's probably... Well, Guide is Morn, actually. Aestaval probably stop at Polythreme anyway to pick up some Claymen. Because it is good trade. Just ignore that lawn fluke.
Yeah, those things suck.
We'll pick... How many supplies will that take? Well, we'll gather some supplies first, which gets us 11. And then we'll go and do this. One secret, one memory, one outlandish artifact, 2 lamentable relics. Compile the port report. And last but not least... Ooh, 1 wound. That's unfortunate. Cool, we got 2 and only 1 wound.
That's not too bad.
It's not bad at all. And we still have 11 supplies. I'm still going to leave that light off while we get to Polythrome.
Might be fast, but she drinks so fast, too.
And you just don't have the cargo capacity for it is the other problem.
Ah, you can't even stock up now.
That's exactly it. Another crab. Sorry, buddy, I haven't got time to murderate you. Your luck, my loss.
Moderate, murderate. It's all about the same. If we had the fuel, we would have moderated his surface tension.
Indeed. That is quite hungry. Much better to leave it off. I wish you could get more efficient lamps, but I don't think they exist.
No.
They just give you bonuses to veils and things.
Do lights actually get hungrier as well?
I can't remember if they do or they don't. I know that they do affect stats, but I haven't tested them out to see if they consume more fuel. Gather the intelligence here. I'll reduce a little bit of terror. Not much. And gain our strategic information from them. And we'll carry some claymen to London. Lots of good things to do here. Yes, but they only want to buy Stygian ivory. But since I've got it, I may as well sell off a piece. Oh, they buy judgment eggs for 600 echoes. I will keep that in mind. Moderate this. Hand-splayed eggplant.
Urged to timeout. Star mute. Rising. Rising. No, I can't. I must
Just
stay my hand.
hovering over the button like, damn it!
I'm reefing my own arms back. No, I can't. I mustn't.
He is asking for it.
He is, in fact.
Well, we're gonna make it to the morn, and that's all that matters for now. We're not even too dire on terror or anything. We should clear this. That did get us 10 extra terror, but, you know, these things happen.
I heard DS9's actually a really good show.
DS9 is good.
I feel like I let down like half of the Legion because I'm just not a Star Trek guy. Never really have been.
I mean, honestly, I've watched bits of it, but I haven't watched a whole lot. Well, let's fight this man. Got him. We'll take 14 Echo. And we'll just go buy some extra fuel. Not too much, because it is rather expensive here.
5 pancakes is a good tally, Carvery.
See, they'll buy it for 300, but I can get more in London. But it is riskier. If only I had the cargo space for a run to the salt lions as well. Everybody loves Gul Dukat.
Even I love Gul Dukat, from what little I know.
Exactly.
I think my knowledge of it comes from, I think, watching Razor Fist? I think?
Hmm.
It was DS9 that had all the Ferengi stuff, wasn't it?
Yes, lots of Ferengi stuff in
Okay.
DS9.
Alright.
Okay, well, Stone's ignored me now.
Nice. I can't believe he hasn't tried to come down and kick your ass.
Yeah, it's almost good right now. We can stop off at Pigmote Island, see what they're up to.
We rats this time?
We are rats this time.
Yeah.
Oh, you need my advice? Well, I can help you. Oh, Drinking, you say? Prohibition is a terrible idea, but a blind eye is not what you need. What you need is moderation. Introduce religion and say that you can only drink on these days because it's against your religion. I mean, why is it hard?
Why can't we pick moderation?
I know,
It's
I
what
hate
is
it.
right.
I mean, I'm not going to tell anyone that they can't drink, and prohibition is just going to lead to an overthrow at some point and increase organized crime, so turn a blind eye, don't be stupid. They lose a might, but they gain a happiness, which I think is a better trade.
I'd rather our rats be happy.
Yeah. How much do your repairs cost? Yeah. Will it fully yeah, it should fully repair my hull. It's a bit cheaper than the Wolfstack docks, at least. It'll save me some money when I get back. I have so
It's a
many
lot more
cargoes.
consistent than the rats in London, too.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's almost time for cash out.
And suddenly I die to a Gilliflower.
Oh god, jelly floor.
Hey, you're supposed to die in one shot. Know your place, scum. I need more Z stories, so I'm willing to let them fade because I have enough supplies at the moment.
That were a stone's throw away from London.
Yeah. I'm considering stopping at Mutton Island and just getting a pork report from there. Might as well. I can just turn off the lights, I'm so close to shore now. I kind of want to pick up a cat. Everyone likes a ship's cat. And I've never gotten it before.
Yay. I've had it. Chases away your little rat.
Yeah.
I do agree. Get cat.
Let's get cat. It jumps down from your arms and disappears into the darkness of the ship. An hour later, 5 brutally executed rats are found on the foredeck. Appoint your new mascot. Gives me +2 iron, and he only gives me +1 hearts, so I'm quite a bit happier with that. Can I speak to my cat? No, he's a fully utilitarian animal.
As much as we let those rats do really good work on our ship, they were stolen away for free. Can't have that.
Indeed. If you didn't want a cat set upon you, you should have thought about it beforehand. Paid your passage, as it were. Now we can get crab for cat.
Mother, the crab ragoons.
The rangoons.
Mother.
It's a very good kitty.
Very much not so wretched.
Less wretched now, more spoiled, and probably sleeps with the crew. Does that thing cats do where they pick a favorite person and just lay on their chest. And we have made it. Take my payment. And some more supplies. Let's just quickly talk our way out of this search. There's nothing here. Go away.
Been sniffing those hot boxes. Hot. Hot, ready. $5.
Here we are. The man waiting is not a cultist. He is just another ordinary citizen, wearing a silken blindfold. In a few years, perhaps everyone will be wearing them. Still, a firmly sealed crate of what are absolutely not sorrow spider eggs. Well, that's a relief, or maybe you just got lucky. Either way, they made it. So did you. That gets me 100 echoes. You'll pay 400 echoes for each, a little less than the Isle of Cats, but he's trustworthy in his way. That gets us 800 echoes for the 2.
Hell yeah, it's Wednesday, my dudes.
It is Wednesday. Got nothing to offer them. I didn't get my zoop. Well, I kind of didn't have a choice. I needed to get back. And in fact, I might have to cut it here for the night because it's getting late.
Would you mind paying out the good people?
I
I
would.
threw in like a fool.
We return to London. Sorry, geometry.
One of these days.
One of these days I will fall under the waves again. But today is not that day. What we will do is we will do our few quests here in port, and then I think we'll call it for the night.
Yeah. if you see me betting with somebody, betting against Cynthia is not usually a smart call.
In saying that, you never know when I go crazy and decide I want to fight it.
Okay, all right. And in your defense, there have been 5 times where it was a wise idea to have bet against Cynthia. But how many hours in those 5 times have we had? Like,
It's true.
a lot.
Quite a lot.
Good luck, Baron of Derbyshire. Enjoy
Good
your
luck
adulting.
indeed. We are getting quite a few echoes here. Ah, Khan Shadow.
Almost 5k? Hell yeah. There we go.
Hmm. We'll pick up another quest for some strategic information. Ah, from the Shellinate. Easy enough. We've traded all those in. We can go to the hold. We can convert our strategic information into vital intelligence. I have 17 memories of distant shores, so I may as well use those. Voracious diplomat. There we are. That gets us another 500 echoes.
Ooh-wee.
The Claymen, of course. That's in this part. Yes, we'll deliver them. That gets us another 120. Do we have anything to sell? Well, yes, we can sell that off. Birkin prisoner honey. Sell these damn bolts of spider silk. So you want 7 of your precious zoop, which is much easier to get than 21 bolts of silk.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
It's quite a lot.
We just don't have the hold for that kind of shenaniganry.
No, we do not.
Or the ability to get the bolts easy.
Oh, no, you have to go up there and you either have to harvest them or trade them supplies, and I don't think I can do that run many times. I can almost afford the Caligo class merchant. I'm about halfway towards the Maynard class frigate. A few more runs of sunlight ought to do it. Especially if I get like 4 boxes of sunlight. But that's risky.
Greedy man.
It's so risky though.
Every time like a 50-50 chance to get wounded.
Well, if I bought the Caligo class, bought the big container ship, and then filled it full of supplies and fuel, and then took it to the Cumian Canal and went to the surface, I might have a better chance, because it's not as far as going to Esteval for it. But it is more expensive.
Oh, yeah. But we'd also be doing other stuff up there, too. Like, we'd be doing some serious, like, coffee runs.
Oh, yes. Ooh, 5 spaces of cargo. We'll do that. No, that got me 2 more strategic information. 4 drowning pearls, 2 scintillac, 1 judgment egg, 1 zoop, and 2 approved romantic literature. Very good. I can immediately convert that strategic information into another vital intelligence and sell that again. Gets me another 500. Very good. I tell you, it is tempting to try and trade for that Caligo class now that I've got the money for it. But we will do that next time. If we do, I will think upon it for a week, and then we shall come back and we will see.
Oh, man. Can't wait. Let's see.
Alrighty then, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us again. Oh, maybe I should sell that Scintillac before I go. No. We will hold on to the Scintillac. We still need to get rid of the orphan, who needs to go out to Irem, and then we'll see how we go after that.
Our Snorfin.
Our snow orphan, who is now a snow golem. A snowlem, if you will.
You too, Luki.
Take care. Again, thank you all so much for joining me. I still am having a great time playing this game with all of you, and I'll look forward to next week when we continue again.
I will be fashionably late as always now. Take care, everyone.
Take care. Bye-bye.